Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Brittany, my friends call me Bolt, and I upload new videos every single Saturday. At the beginning of 2023, I made a how to prepare for 2023, and I kind of walked you guys through what I do to prepare for a new month. Making that video really motivated me and just made me stay accountable to myself, honestly. So today we're gonna plan for February. We're gonna do a little recap of how January went and just plan for February. I did paint my nails for Valentine's Day, so I gotta show you guys. I did that myself. That's not bad. That's not bad. I really wanted to film this video yesterday, but too much stuff was going on. It's been really crazy with work and with what me and Byron are working on. I will share that with you guys soon. But I am doing this on February 2nd. Like I said, I wanted to do this yesterday, but I just did not end up having time. Let's get it done today. I will show you guys kind of a recap of how January went and then show you what we'll be doing for February. So let's take a look at how January went on my habit tracker. This was literally the best month I've ever had since I started the habit trackers. My goal was just to be above 85% every single week. You can see down here the percentages. I was above 95%, so this is literally the most on top of my life, my game that I've ever been, so I feel really accomplished in that sense. I feel like I've just really showed up for myself this month and embodied the person that I'm really trying to be this year. Some little motivational quotes there to keep it up. This was not easy, you guys. Like, I really had to keep a good balance and get sleep at night and like focus on my self-care on some days when I had some free time, when I really just wanted to like lay in bed. This was hard. So this was hard for me, but I feel really good about it. I feel like I can start to maybe add a little bit more. The big thing that I kind of slacked on was I really wanted to stream on Twitch more, but I only streamed on Twitch once. So I'm sorry if you were excited about me getting back onto Twitch, but that is just going to have to take a back burner for a little bit longer. But I have been doing really well with YouTube, so I was posting new videos every week, so thank you guys for sticking around. I'm gonna stay consistent this year, I promise you. Did really well on my weekly habits. That's pretty standard. Did my workout classes. I did start the 75 soft on January 1st, and I've had a perfect track record. I've worked out every day, read every day, gotten enough sleep every day. And then, like I said, February is pretty much gonna be the same. I was switching up the daily habits on my habit tracker last year, the first year that I did it. And I kind of decided that I want them to all be the same because I want to have just a baseline to be able to compare all the months to, you know? So I'm gonna keep all the daily habits the same. This has really been my jam. This has been what's working for me. The thing that I added that I never had done before was meditating. So I've meditated every day in the morning. That's the first thing I do when I get out of bed. I just start meditating in my office with the lights off before I even turn my computer on or anything, so I can have a quiet space to just have a breath and meditate, collect my thoughts, prepare for the day. Affirmations, self-affirmations, that's really what I need, and that's been working. So doing that, gratitude list, journal every single day, cleaning every single day. We have 3 dogs, so I kind of have to do a little bit of cleaning every single day. But what I do in order to do that is I kind of just like, I'll set a 20-minute timer on my phone, or I'll be like, okay, for the next 15 minutes, I'm just gonna be a crazy person and clean everything. And that's been working out for me pretty well. So it's been keeping the house clean, keeping up with the mess so that I don't get overwhelmed, you know. Clean house, clean mind, So that's been working out for me. So yeah, that's what I wanted to do for February. I did do a couple more of these. Let's see, brush teeth, skincare, no phone for an hour, take dogs out, feed. And now I kind of do the first half in the mornings, and then the second half is kind of at nighttime, but it's not necessarily in this order, so as you saw. Now let's go to setting up my planner. Oh, I also want to mention the budget. I've been using the budget and it's been working out really amazing. I don't want to share that with you guys just because I did end up creating a joint budget with my husband Byron, so that is like our entire finances as a household. So I won't be sharing that with you as of right now, but I will say that I've been tracking every single thing that we've been spending money on in the expenses tracker, and that's just really made us realize what we're spending our money on and where we need to be spending less money on. You'll see why that's very important here in a few weeks or so, but the expense tracker and budget has been working out really well. When I first put it together, it was just me on there, but then I was like, that doesn't really make sense because me and Byron are married, so all of our finances are pretty much together. So I put it all into one, and it was very eye-opening, honestly. February will be the first full month that we have absolutely everything. January, we started tracking all of our expenses like halfway through. So February will be interesting because we'll get a full accurate picture of what's going on in our finances. So we'll see how that goes. But that is that for my habit tracker. I also just added kind of a few little notes like YouTube deadlines that I need to do in order to get my video up on Saturday. So the planner, my personal little organizer, I went over this in detail in my last video, and I'll just show you guys. This is what January ended up looking like. Just scribbles, nonsense scribbles everywhere. So let's start with another fresh slate. I really wanted to do this yesterday because that's when I needed to start writing in all my stuff in my planner, and I was like, I need to do this now, but I wanted to film it. So, oh, I wanted to show you what I did for the month of January. So there's these note pages after all the week pages in here, and it's just 2 pages. So every month I am going to write down my wins, things I could improve on, and then how the month went. So I'm just gonna write, like, literally journal, you know, how I felt, what happened throughout the month that was exciting, that was awesome, that made me feel good. What is one thing that, you know, like, how am I feeling about my job, how am I feeling about my social life, how am I feeling about, you know, just everything going on in my life. So I wrote a big spiel here. I'm not going to quite share that, but I will share a few of my wins and what I could improve on. So we kind of went over this, but my wins were I completed all my habits at 95% or more. I burned over 10,000 active calories this month, so I really wanted to see how many calories I would end up burning if I worked out every single day for at least 30 minutes. And I ended up burning over 10,000 calories. So that's really freaking cool to see, especially since I restarted the 75 soft challenge. It just showed that I really can do what I put my mind to. So that was something that was just awesome to see. I'm kind of a big numbers and data type of person, so that's why the habit tracker has ended up working out so well for me. And I love going into my fitness app and seeing, you know, okay, all the workouts I did this week, okay, how many calories did I burn, all that. So being able to see the numbers, for some reason, just is more of a mental confirmation for me than just doing it would be, if that makes sense. I hope that that makes sense. Anyways, I read 3 full books this month. I started my 4th book before January was over, so that was a win. I do want to do a video on all the books that I read each month, so just taking a deep dive and actually talking about what's in the book. Maybe we can start our own little YouTube book club. We'll see. Stay tuned for that. And then I just did a really good job at staying on top of all of my work. You know, I have a full-time job outside of social media, so staying on top of all my work and keeping the balance of still being able to do the social media in my free time is really important to me. So I've stayed on top of all my Ingenuity Live work. One long form video uploaded to YouTube every week. I've been consistent AF, so I'm really proud of myself there. And then I made $100 from Reel Bonus on Instagram, but I have decided that I will not be participating in the Reels Bonus on Instagram anymore, because I've come to the conclusion that they rig that. They rig it, they cap your earnings at $100, and I'm convinced that they lower your views as well. So I could talk about that for an hour, but I'll spare you. And then what I could improve on, Twitch. I really wanted to get consistent on Twitch this month, but it just isn't gonna happen. There's a lot going on in my personal life. You guys will see what's going on soon. Saving money. I didn't hit my savings goal this month. Again, a lot going on. But I'm not gonna beat myself up over that. We put a lot of money into savings, so that's okay. I'm just gonna do better in February. And then could improve on consistency on socials. So I really wanted to get active on Instagram and TikTok and everything, but then realizing that the Reels Bonus was honestly just holding me back, I didn't want to keep posting on Instagram. I'm just gonna wait until the Reels Bonus is over. I think it's in like another week or so, and then I'll try again. It's a never-ending battle with these social media platforms, but that's okay. Okay, this is so cute. So cute and very applicable for February. I need to be kind to myself. The thing that I was noticing in January is that I was beating myself up. I was beating myself up so much, even though I literally had the best month that I think I've honestly ever had. Even in college, even in high school, like this has been the best, most productive, overall, on top of it, month that I've ever had, and I was still just beating myself up over it. So self-love, talking kind to my subconscious is something I'm really working on in my meditations. My journaling is loving myself, and kindness really does start with yourself. You cannot love other people, provide all this love and kindness to other people if you don't love and provide kindness to yourself. So anyways, that's that. So February, clean slate. That looks so pretty, but I'm so ready to mess it up and just write all over it. So let's get into it. Hey, let me show you guys what I have so far. So I told you guys about this last video, but I kind of keep all of my numbers of social media platforms and bank account balances there because that's what's important to me. So that just gives me a good snapshot of what is going on and what happened that month. I added all my work days, added some birthdays in there, YouTube days. That's when my video needs to be out. Valentine's Day, of course, and then HF is the workout classes that I've been going to with my friend. So, oh, and then I added paydays days, of course, as well too. And so as the days go on, I just kind of write like what I did for my workout, what goes on that day, like if we go grocery shopping, different things like that, just so I can keep track of what is going on. So now we can move on to this page. this page is where I write my budget, and then this page is what I write a few different things of, you know, something fun to focus on, what's a priority, something good for me. So I'll get to it and show you guys that when I'm done. Alrighty, so February priorities, something fun. Me and Byron are gonna do a special Valentine's Day date, something common. I wanna take more baths. I don't really know how many baths a week I take, at least one, but I put 2 times a week just to have a number there. So it's been cold. I have been loving taking a warm bath, so that's calming. Something important, saving $3,000 this month. I did not do that last month, so I need to get that savings account balance up. Something healthy, I want to try to burn 11,000 calories this month. So I burned 10,000 last month, so if I just up the intensity of my workouts a little bit, then that should be very doable. And then something for me, I want to get 2 of the books on my wish list. I have tons of books on my wish list, but I want to actually purchase some. I've been trying to find Jeanette McCurdy's book in person here in Texas, but nowhere has it. It's just sold out. And then I also want to get Lana Del Rey's poetry book. So those are 2 that I probably am gonna get. And then over here I wrote my budget. Honestly, since I'm doing it all in my Excel spreadsheet, this isn't that important, but I did it anyways. So as you can see, I kind of started doing this week because I had a full work week already pretty much. So I started this. This is something I haven't actually utilized this week, but let me show you in a previous week. I added these sections here just so that I can stay on top of like what I'm posting on each social media. I would like to get a point where I'd post every day, but we'll see. I did that a little bit last week. See, I did that last week, but yeah, this week is not a focus, but I still wrote it in, so there's that. And then I'm just writing on each day, you know, I need to film my YouTube video by today. I didn't do that this week. I'm procrastinating. I'm filming it today, but that's okay. So I'm gonna have to edit my video today after this, but that is February, or yeah, that's February. I can't believe it's going by so fast. All right, guys, that is the month of February all planned out. Life happens, so I know that things are going to be added here and there that were not necessarily planned, but that's all good. I'm really excited for February, for what this month has to bring. Last month was just really, really good all around, so really thankful that everything is kind of falling together. Like I said, I've just really showed up for myself, so if you aren't showing up for yourself, start with the little things. Get a planner, start tracking your habits, incorporate it one by one thing at a time. That's how I've been able to get to this point. Is you can't really just wake up one day and have it all together. You gotta start small. So if you don't have a planner, get one. You don't have to implement 20 new habits all at once tomorrow. Just start small. That is how I've been building up to this. That is the only way I had such a good month in January, is I literally spent all of 22 kind of getting a grasp and figuring out what works for me, implementing new things here and there depending on what's going on in my life. So start small. That would be my advice for you. If you enjoy this type of content, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every single Saturday and there's going to be a lot of content coming. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. I hope you have a great week. Stay warm and I'll see you next week.